Hello my dear Cancer, here we are with your bonus reading. Now just quick introduction here for the new people. I do two types of bonus readings. One is for the members only, so you actually have to become a member in order to watch those. I upload them every day, so it's a lot of extra videos to watch, so worthwhile exploring this option. You can become a member by pressing the join button below the video. It's going to take you to a couple of options that you can choose from. The other thing here, the other bonus reading is for the two signs with the most viewed videos during the week, always referring to the weekly general and weekly career and finances. Quite often one of these two signs is you, so thank you my dear Cancer for being always there for me and supporting me. Now I did pull an oracle here. I'm going to read you the actual message, I'm going to read the energy around, and then we're going to pull some tarot. Before I do that, also I need to mention here, if you need to reach out, there is an email in the description box below the video. You can reach out for personal reading, energy clearing, or any other services that I offer, or anything else that you might need to ask. Now we have here number 18. It's called emotions, and the actual message is, let me just read it to you. Remember to put your heart into what you're doing, otherwise the results will be exclusively tied to the satisfaction of your ego and will stagnate in a swamp. So it looks like, in other words, whatever you do here, do it with, like with a, like a lot of passion, with a lot of emotion, with, like just pour yourself into whatever this is that you are doing. Make sure that you're doing something for the right reasons and not, just to satisfy, some form or some ego or anything else. So let's see what's going on. Okay, for those of you that are new, this is Padma.tarot channel. So here we are with your oracle message and some tarot to clarify this. Here we go, my dear Cancer. What's going on? Let's see. What is going on? Well, it looks like there you are. Some of you, you're really here on the road to success. I mean, you have the Chariot here. It is your energy here. It's a major arcana representing you. So I would say you are on the right track here. It's just a little bit of cautioning energy. Make sure, reflect here, and especially this being your actually, card here. I mean, your energy here. So definitely do a little bit of reflection. Why are you doing something? Just make sure, yes, this is for the right reasons. I'm on the right track. This is all, just check, just make some, like literally just examine the situation here and make sure that everything is still as it should be, that it's still for the right reasons, that you're still on the right track here, because I believe that pretty soon you're going to see something big manifest here for you. So this is like a fine-tuning situation and just checking, like if everything is still as it should be. Okay, there's no stopping you with this Chariot here. Definitely very positive outcome, no matter what you're dealing here, no matter what you're manifesting. And look at you, I told you, no stopping you here. You have the Strength card. Some of you are even recovering from something, especially with this one here. It could be though about, just putting a lot of, strength, a lot of courage, and definitely whatever you do with integrity here. That's going to be crucial, you see, and do for the right reasons. Now, Leo here, major arcana. Leo ties to creativity. It could be about somebody's creative work. This looks really creative, but other than that, okay, Leo is, like known here, and sorry, I don't show the messenger, for, like the pride, and there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't, cross some boundaries and, becoming the ego, damaging the situation. And I'm just gonna, I'm pulled here to read once again this message because for some of you there was something really important here about that. That's why we need to reflect here. Some of you might have been like really just going for it, and I mean you should, this is like really good, but a little bit of caution here around the specific like stuff here. And it says, remember to put your heart into what you are doing, otherwise the results will be exclusively tied to the satisfaction of your ego and will stagnate in swamp. So you get the picture here. Okay, now because I'm seeing this Five of Wands, it could be, that you had a lot of obstacles here and you're managing here, you're pushing through, great. But make sure that it's, because you want to do something, you want to achieve a certain specific goal and not just to prove the point. You see, that would be the ego. And I'm telling you, with Leo energy here, make sure, because sometimes, you know, it's great, it's very good to be proud, it's very good to be, you know, like acting with integrity here. It's all going to be very important. But make sure that the ego doesn't take the best of you and the best of situation here. You see, there was something here that we, you know, like have been dealing here with this Two of Swords. And Two of Swords, sometimes it's literally the blockage, you know. It could be a situation here that you really needed to push through, and it looks like you're managing. But again, make sure that you're doing this for the right reasons. Also, reflection. Remember me talking about the reflection. Now, Two of Swords in a classic tarot, it's a person blindfolded, hands across the chest, whatever. So make sure that you deal with your, you know, blockages. You know, you can do your clearing session, cord cutting, whatever. But also make sure here that you take the time to reflect on the situation. You are here on the right track, but just check with yourself, okay? There is something here for some of you, you will know. It looks like you haven't been really happy with the situation as it was. You were just dreaming about the shiny cup. I would say that this shiny cup, it's going to be presented to you, okay? But there is a way how to go about this, and here is the way, okay? But we need to stay away from this low vibrational energy. No ego, no making the point, no, just focusing on your goal without actually even thinking about whatever anybody else thinks, or, you know, I'm going to prove them, I'm going to show them, I'm going to revenge, or, you know, anything like that. So that's something that should be really not touched in this situation, okay? It's going to be very important, whatever you do here, to do it for the right reasons, okay? And I mean, you should focus because you have a great potential, so that should be enough. And forget about whoever, you know, did you wrong or whatever. They have their own karma. You don't have to do anything about that, okay? So that's something to, you know, very, very important coming with this message, you know, because it's only human. Sometimes we do want to, yeah, watch me now, you know, and it's okay, you know, but just make sure that still we don't cross some boundaries. We, you know, stay inside of this, you know, just doing what's right, you know, and not really being bothered about, you know, what's going to happen to the rest, because, you know, everybody has their own path and their own karma and their own way, okay? Yeah, some of you, you did go through something major here. You might have been really dealing with a lot of, you know, disappointment, even hurt, pain, you know, somebody did something here, okay? And some of you, maybe you would like to show this person, to show these people, to show this boss, this co-worker, okay, this lover, this, you know, but no, let's just focus on what we are doing. We don't need to show anything, okay? They're gonna be taken care. They have their own karma, they have their own path, okay? So you just focus on doing you, okay? That's going to be very, very important here. You do have 55 obstacles, but change, master number here, okay? So let's just focus. By the way, remember this reflection. Sevens are also about reflection, especially this being your energy here with the Chariot. So there you go. Yeah, the Hierophant is here, okay? Another 5. Now, watch out, 3 5s here, that's 15, that's Devil. Devil would be the opposite of this Hierophant, okay? So stay on the right, in the right track, on the right lane here, okay? We're gonna do this for the right reasons. We're not gonna go in this low vibrational energy. Devil would be the lowest, this is the highest. It's like the good and evil, okay? Make sure here to balance things out. Don't get into this, you know, ego thing. That could be the Devil. Stay on the high vibrational path here, road with this Chariot of yours, and you should be fine. Just remember why you are doing this. You're not doing this to, you know, prove the point or whatever. You're doing this so that you can be well, so that you can do something for yourself and achieve something. You don't need to prove anything to anybody, okay? As long as you're acting like that, this should be coming through. By the way, with the Hierophant, you can have whatever you want. It could be a soul contract here. It could be some new person for some of you. It could be a new contract. It could be a new home, new job, maybe you're starting something, you know, like a new career here, or in your business here, you know, but this is something that it's part of your destiny. Hierophant does represent some fated energy here, and it's really looking good, okay? Taurus here, Major Arcana. Yep, here we are. There is going to be some type of, you know, like communication coming your way. Now you really need to handle this in the right way. It could be even some type of invitation. I believe that that's going to be your green light. Now at this point though, you will really need to leave everything else behind and make sure whatever you're deciding, that you're deciding for the right reason. This is also about some of you making the decision. Okay, also a little bit specific message here. If you need more information, ask. Okay, either gather information or ask signs, guidance if you need the guidance, do your readings, whatever. But some of you might need a little bit of more info here, either this way or the other. Well, the King of Wands here promises a lot. Again, Leo energy though, so just make sure here, this one is telling the story, but make sure it's not to show off. I'm telling you, this ego here needs to be handled. It's another thing that you have, managed here for a lot. You have overcome some difficult situations, and now you're in a very good position here. You're going to be. If you're not, you're on the road to it. And then you can tell the story. But it's not about showing off. Okay? And don't shoot the messenger. Okay? So, love you all, and thank you once again for being there with me. For me, and supporting my channel. If you want to keep getting these bonus readings, you need to watch those videos, like, share, comment, and that's how you get this bonus weekly video. Okay, so love you all, take care, bye.